So
make una come here, oh. Make una come see.
One step at a time.
please, can you wipe your screen? Your screen is a bit
Blessing, see, oh, that the free is about to do damage control.
Yes, just wipe your camera, your front
Where
camera.
una dey? Where una dey?
So they can see you clearly. All right, guys. So we have Blessing C. I think it's better now. Yeah, much better. Okay, so we've got Blessing CEO in the house, for those of you just joining, and she's addressing the internet abuse. So the first question is, Blessing CEO, it was alleged that you faked a cancer report. Is this true? It's not true.
It's not true.
What about the people that said they are suing you to court, that you went to their village to go and beg them?
I've not seen any lawsuit yet.
No family has called you claiming you took their cancer report?
I'm only seeing it on social media, not yet.
So you are saying that all this is just social media drama. It has not manifested in real life.
Una dey hear, una dey see.
Wow. Okay. I was watching some guy called Mario, sent to me by a friend of mine called Naomi. And Mario said you sent him a report. Can we talk about that?
Okay. I will address it, and I want to take it one step at a time.
Okay.
So I got a preliminary diagnosis.
Hello.
I got that I was traumatized. I couldn't sleep at night. I don't know if you remember Honest Bunch.
Yes, I used to ask you on Honest Bunch, why are you sleep? There was a message. I'm sure if I check my chat, because we're sitting close to each other, and you were sleeping during Honest Bunch, and I was like, the blessing I know now, Mama Ginger Weary. I said, which one be blessing where they sleep for Honest Bunch?
Show na the year Blessing see you.
You know, I'm trying to put myself together not to get too emotional, and I'm also trying not to, focus on the, comment. I didn't fake anybody's result. When I was diagnosed through the staging, monitoring.
Show na the year lies.
It's traumatic. Them telling you alone that you have cancer, it's enough to throw you, off the balance. And when they diagnose you, they tell you what to expect. Your hairs will fall off. You need plenty money. You need this. You need that. I'm currently undergoing clinical evaluation as regards to diagnosis, staging, and possible therapy, managing, the condition.
At stage 4.
At the moment. So, when I go for the preliminary diagnosis, I was traumatized. A lot is going on with me that I wish I could publish. I wish I could put it immediately, but I just want to take it, one step at a time.
This guy, he dey pa shege nínú ro.
And I also want to apologize. Maybe I didn't understand the magnitude of the condition properly before proceeding. Fear of the unknown and the consequences, trauma builds up. They tell you what to expect. It's just like
blessing
when
wekpa fo iniro
HIV positive results. The first thing that comes to your mind is you are dying. You know, before you even want to start thinking about the treatment. I had a lot already controversial. There was nobody to share. The first video I made was me breaking down. It was just me overthinking things. And I remember that before this whole thing even came out, I have told you this thing a long time ago. Because a lot of people are thinking, no, I've been, battling with it personally, not knowing how to share it. Because, the social media, we have a lot of people with different, understanding.
And this woman still fresh, at stage 4.
And also one of the reasons why I decided not to go public is because the little I even shared, it backfired against me. It's as if they are just looking for something to throw at me. So nothing was deducted. Nothing was. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So it's not a lie that you have cancer. Please put your phone on do not disturb so it doesn't keep cutting us if you can.
Daddy Freezy,
I said put your phone on do not disturb.
Okay.
So calls will not interrupt you.
Okay.
So it is true you actually have cancer.
Yes, I do.
But according to what you are saying, what surfaced online was a preliminary report.
Yes.
And what are you doing now? Are you getting a second opinion?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do, to be extra sure.
To be extra sure of the staging.
So you're not sure you can't collect money?
See if there's any metastasis, and from my understanding of cancer, the treatment options that will be available for...
That's already why you're not nice.
Okay.
Is that the one put it in breast?
Did you at any point release publicly a diagnosis or hospital report?
No, I have not.
So that hospital report in circulation is from where?
Exactly.
I only sent it to one person. That's the preliminary report I told you about.
So you only sent it to
one person in confidence. Yes, I did.
And who's this person?
I don't know the person's name. I think the person is a blogger.
Okay. Okay, so you sent it to a blogger in confidence.
Quitty Juice.
Confidence.
Did you authorize the blogger to publish this preliminary report?
No, I did not.
This girl on the follow lawyer.
Are you going to take legal action?
Baby,
I will.
Oh wow! Because if you say you sent a personal report to a blogger and didn't authorize the blogger to publish your personal reports, I would think it would be an infringement. I may be wrong. Lawyers in the house, up to you. It would be an infringement.
That is, please, you know this girl is lying,
to privacy.
And you are condoling her.
Okay. Now, what about a similar report that seems to be doctored? What do you have to say about that other report?
That seemed to be doctored.
Yes, because I was looking at the two of them. There was one with your name and another one with another name. Oh gosh, I wish I could find it. Hold on a second.
At this stage, the family of that lady and that lady, they need to come out and defend themselves.
Yes, one released with a name Mbara Deborah. And 44-year-old Mbara Deborah. And it was like that preliminary report you released. Do you have any knowledge of that at all?
No, I don't. I don't.
Okay.
And you went to Asaba to go and beg.
Another question I wanted to ask was, you said stage 4, and many people assumed that it was stage 4 cancer that you were talking about. Can you throw any light on that? If you said the report was preliminary, and you are not yet sure of staging, how?
Abio diaspora diva. The hospital does not exist, so
because that got a lot of people confused.
Maybe he was ignorant, because when they tell you about cancer, they exaggerate it. They tell you what to expect. Because once you're being talked about cancer, they have to do the opening up, knowing how far it has spread.
Well, like that, the freeze will go calling.
Because it was when, people started saying stage 4. I didn't necessarily know what to expect.
People were telling you.
At that point.
So
maybe he was out of fright, he was out of anxiety. But nobody lied about anything. Absolutely not. Nobody would come and, tell lies about such, grievous sickness.
Let us talk about you shaving your hair. What led to that?
They tell you what to expect. Your hairs are going to fall.
So it's
not like your hair was falling out.
No, they tell you what to expect. Your hair is going to be falling out. So it's better you prepare even before. People just enjoy, should I say, propaganda through jabs and reading into everything. Maybe it was emotion running, but I didn't know what to expect.
So you go carry barber, come dey barb your hair.
So you are not sure it is stage 4 cancer. You are just saying you are emotional and just.
Now the freeze lọ́rọ̀ tó fẹ́ sọ. Lọ́rọ̀ tó fẹ́ sọ that the freeze.
Another thing was said that you said a neurologist. You went to see a neurologist.
Well, I was talking about oncologist. Maybe
Shengbo.
You moved. But as someone that studied science in secondary school, you should know the difference between an oncologist and.
I didn't study science. I studied art.
Oh, so you don't even have science background.
No, I studied.
Do you need to have a science background to know?
We're expecting too much, because even people that study science might not know the difference between oncologist and neurologist.
How can they not know the difference?
I studied economics.
Economics. So you are more of an art, social science person, not core sciences. Okay. All the people dragging you on social media, making claims that you forged a cancer report. What do you have to say about that?
People who allege will have to come and prove now.
They need to come and prove.
If you allege that I forged a report, it's okay for you to come and prove it. It's okay for you to come and prove it. But I don't want to, be going with the banter. I just want to be strong.
He who alleges must prove. That's legal terminology. Are you planning on taking any of these people to court? Are you planning to drag anybody through a court process? Maybe not mention their names, but is that what you are intending to do to those who laid the accusations?
I don't know for now. I've not gotten any court paper, so I just want to sit back and just.
I'm saying, are you suing anybody?
Yeah, maybe couple of people who alleged. Yes, I will.
So they should come to court to come and prove that you released a fake report.
Yes.
Or that the preliminary report that you sent in confidence to someone and was released.
That the freeze go lọ́rọ̀ tó fẹ́ sọ.
Yeah.
All right. So I can't. Blessing to me seems very weak. I may be wrong. But you guys can ask. I'm not bringing anybody to ask her any question one-on-one. But you guys can ask questions in the comment section.
Why are you not bringing people up to come and ask a question one-on-one?
Respectfully in
Why?
the comment section on both Instagram. I'll read comments from Facebook, YouTube. Buy my super chat, super sticker, super likes. Someone said she's not even remorseful. From what she's saying, she did not lie about the cancer. She made a mistake about the staging. She did not release
Daddy Freeze, kí ló ń sọ lẹ́nu?
Explain why you
think Daddy Freeze ń sọ lẹ́nu?
Maybe I'm the one that's not getting it. Body Glam said, and if it's not stage 4, then what it is? What is it? Blessing.
Is it a question?
Somebody asked a question. He said, if it is not stage 4, then what is it?
I don't know the staging.
And you came out to come and be raising money.
Let me get it clear so that I can be able to defend whatever I'm saying. You know.
And you have, what about the money you raised? You were very quick to put your bank account out.
All that stuff.
Ah.
So all that will be put out.
All right. So she clearly doesn't know what stage it is.
Let people come up. I want to come up.
Her testimony here, she made a blunder about the staging.
She said her preliminary report.
For that, let them know it was not, according to what you're saying, intentional, so they don't hold you against it.
I think it was just a misconception.
Someone said, "Why did you cut your hair?"
Like I said, they already told you what to expect.
So you now choose to cut your hair?
They already tell you what to expect, so.
Blessing, we're
taking a few more questions.
Daddy Freeze, bring people up.
She just doesn't want you badging on her live. So please feel free to ask your questions.
Daddy Freeze, bring people up. Let us. I want to come up and come and ask questions.
DF, ask her if she's going to refund all the kobo where they put into her account.
Exactly.
So the question is, she said she had cancer. If we find out, because I'm also going to follow up, and if we find out that she doesn't have cancer, then I will also be part of the people that will make Blessing. I'll make you refund that money.
Daddy Freeze, if I show you the account balance, you will laugh. You will laugh. Somebody said 100 million. If I have 100 million, I'm out of this country. I won't be in Nigeria. I'll go to India. And the funniest part is a lot of people writing here did not send one naira. Guess what, Daddy Freeze?
What?
You know what I love most about the contribution? It came in 1,000 to 2,000. You see that people didn't have, but they showed love. People sent about like 1 million, maybe like 2-3 people, and I think they posted it at Tinosa, one Mr. Samuel. You know, it came in. That was the joy. It was the little, but it's when they say 100 million, it's not 100 million. Please, they are just.
So you don't have 100 million naira?
I don't have.
Because I was about to come and tell you to come and pay tithes.
If I had 100 million, I won't be in Nigeria now.
Bring the plate.
And apart from that, Daddy Freeze, my dad also had prostrate. A lot is going on with me.
So you are saying right now, even your father has cancer?
Daddy Freeze, you won't understand. It's just that in your social media, we have our loved ones.
I'm not getting that part. Blessing. Let's retrace a bit. You just mentioned it in passing, but I want.
Yes.
Saying, yes. So your father was also diagnosed with cancer. Prostate cancer.
I'm going through a lot.
Prostate cancer.
I'm going through a lot. But like I said,
it's not
like I don't want to be open or I don't want to come out. But like they used to say, on social media, we have our loved ones and we have our enemies. You don't want your enemies monitoring you. Let me be strong. and I will take you guys through the process from beginning to the end. I did it. And number two, in the history
she's even using us to laugh.
My
anyway, now you follow us.
Personality and brand. I don't think I have ever come out to ask anybody for money before. I'm a very
but you don't thief house before.
Very hardworking person. I've had challenges in my entire life. I've had challenges. So for me to come out, and what even made me come out, that if the initial was not money, I just came out and expressed myself. I wanted people to share their...
It's a lie. You immediately put account number. Blessing see you paro.
You can't do this alone now. Why are you a public figure? Even if it's 1,000, 2,000, anything that comes out, let people help you. That was one.
Millionaire, only the billionaire and trillionaire.
That's the problem. I think as soon as I put out the account number, people thought I had made 100 million or 200 million. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't want to sound ungrateful. I appreciate every dime. You know, I saw that people didn't have what they as little as 100, 200, 1,000, 3,000. God bless all of you.
Una see una life for main road, so
I'm really grateful. But trust me, lovers, it's not
that the freeze off comment. He off comment on Instagram.
So if I check your account now and I see 100 million, you go pay tight inside.
Yes, take it.
I should take the whole 100 million.
It's not 100 million anyway.
Guys, even that the freeze, his body language shows that he knows she's lying.
I can't carry 100 million. Eh? All right, guys. Any more questions?
We have questions. That the freeze, don't block you lock your Instagram account.
Please, any more questions?
You lock the comment section on your Instagram. I'm asking you question. That the freeze.
Someone said that the freeze. Blessing has said nothing. All right, Ofuri. I'm tempted to bring you live to ask her all the questions.
Bring us live.
Do you want me to bring you live so you can
ask
her all the questions?
Yes. Bring people live.
Come and ask her all the questions.
Me, I won't ask questions.
She's open to answering you. Oh yeah.
I don't send request. I won't ask question.
She didn't answer the questions. What question did you ask? Offer, I'm going to bring you live. Ask the question, but just be very polite. And Blessing will tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Okay, Blessing?
Okay.
All right, so I'm bringing Ofuri over. Guys, let's remember to be kind.
Tiny to tiny.
We may seem right, but we are wrong. Let's come and eat beans.
Thank you.
That the freeze no grip, they bring people up.
My wife's beans is one of the most delicious in the whole world. One day I'll invite you over one-on-one when all this matter has been dealt with.
Amen.
Amen. Olori Boshan. I want to ask question that the freeze.
Someone said you went to jail defending your man. Why isn't he coming out to support you? If Ofri is not respectful, I'll remove her now. You can't come to my life and disrespect my guest. You've eaten that one, that beans. Like, so you don't put too much. You're actually right. Ofri, I can't see you.
I don't send request to.
Call me.
I don't send request
on the phone.
That the freeze don't pick people.
I can't bring anybody on. I don't know what's wrong with Instagram.
It's a lie. There's nothing wrong with Instagram. That the freeze, there's nothing wrong with Instagram. We can hear you live and direct. The request button is working. You don't want to bring people up. That the freeze. Not a lie.
All right, so Ofra is calling live. All right, Ofra, remember to be very polite. J-Lo, stop calling. Stop calling. Stop calling. Stop calling. You are disturbing the conversation. Go ahead, Ofra.
Can you hear me?
Clearly. Blessing, can you hear her?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, go ahead with your question.
So that the freeze, naturally, I'm not a rude person. At least I've been to your live sessions.
Mm-hmm.
And I've not had a banter with one person.
Yeah.
Go straight to the
When
point.
it comes to sensitive issues like this, I just have a lot of questions for Blessing because I need Blessing to pull up the same energy that she used in making her live videos. Okay? Blessing, you are not telling us anything yet.
What did you ask that she did not tell you?
From what you've asked her and her reply. That's what I mean. Okay, so my question to you is this, Blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Blessing, where was the hospital? That's what I'm saying. Come again, you said? Can you hear me?
She don't dim her voice. Only.
Blessing, which hospital and what's the name of your doctor were you diagnosed?
Ofre.
Shengbo.
Yes.
She can choose to answer or not answer questions regarding her personal.
But she can collect public funds. She can put accounts out for people to donate money.
It's like me asking your pant size.
She will come and tell us where is the name of the hospital.
Those are very personal questions.
Shengbo.
But if you are aware of, hold on. If you are aware of people's rights, she has said she has not released anything to the public.
But she was collecting money.
Was a preliminary report in confidence to somebody.
I saw this lady shaving her hair. I saw this lady wrote stage 4. I saw on another one, I saw account number. And there are speculations all around. And she just said right here that she's going through a lot.
Yeah.
And I remember that Moody's came up. Moody's is my friend as well. Moody's came up on her live video to say, please, let's help the sister. Let's help this. I just spoke with her on the phone. I think she has cancer. I don't know if she said that part. But let's help her. She's crying. I'm asking her sister what. She did another video again. And here I am asking the most simplest question.
Exactly.
Who diagnosed you to have cancer?
The word operate is not diagnosed, it's diagnosed.
Whatever it is, you get the question that the freeze, whatever it is, let her talk.
So, who did that one?
She has just told you that she does not have stage 4 cancer. That
she read that the
she
freeze.
doesn't even know the stage of the cancer. That she's currently, according to her words, Blessing, correct me, she's doing, they said, you said clinical something. What did you say?
And because I would like for them to speak.
I would not like you also to throw somebody under the bus on
Daddy Freezy.
Hold on.
Oreos Poppy.
Simple question.
Hold on. You cannot ask somebody their pant size, how many days they do their period for.
Share damage control.
You can't ask them personal questions unless they are willing to disclose.
But she was willing to give her bank accounts.
For her and just say, oh, Blessing us.
How much did you send her, Ofuri? How much did you send her?
You don't.
Oh, Daddy Freeze, if you are asking me that, it means you are attacking me.
No, I'm asking you because you seem to be attacking her.
It's a simple question.
She said, what the report that was out there.
Daddy Freeze, let her speak.
Okay.
Let Blessing speak. Shall we Blessing let no?
She has asked, were you diagnosed of breast cancer, yes or no? I think that can be answered. Yes. You can't start asking of doctor, who is the name of the doctor. As in, they ask question.
Can you imagine?
Daddy Free, somebody asked a very important question I might like.
You can't ask somebody the name of the operate. Do you have any clue about medicine?
What is the clue? She came out to come and talk.
So when I'm using style to explain to you that, look, you can't ask the name of somebody's doctor.
But why did you not say we should ask her any questions?
No, when I was expecting you to also be able to have some.
Shengo that the freeze.
Ask any question doesn't mean you ask her the name of the doctor. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's put it to vote. Wait, let's put it to vote.
That the freeze only get on the question. Padi for jungle on megeji.
I want doctors in the house, nurses in the house. Wait,
but she already put out the name of a doctor with a fake address.
Is it okay?
Aproko.
Are you aware of what you call a HIPAA rule?
That the freeze leave all those stories.
What is the HIPAA rule?
Freeze. Okay, no need to ask questions. Let me just leave her to her fate. Let me just do that.
No, you see, because you see, I'll tell you the truth.
You're not letting me talk, so let me just leave her. God bless you, blessing. Because I had other things to say.
Okay, ask the other things. I've told you can't ask somebody who is the doctor.
No, you are talking for her. You are speaking for her. You are not letting her answer the question. So there's no need.
I will not allow her to answer so that they can come and sue me. So a doctor can come and sue me.
It's okay, dear. I wish everybody well. I will drop now.
All right. It's not okay to ask somebody about the doctor. You see, she has addressed something.
She did not address anything.
Yes.
Aproko. She was not diagnosed. Cancer. She does not have cancer.
It is breast cancer.
She does not have cancer. That the freeze
said that she did not release any report to the public. So you talking
good
about
morning, good afternoon, Jerry.
Not released. I cannot talk about a report that was not released because that's somebody's confidential health report.
Shengba Shinu.
So we've got to be careful. J-Lo, you can call now. As in, J-Lo, you were calling.
Sherry Daddy freeze.
Anybody live? I don't know why. So please remember when I said, be careful. There are questions you can ask. You can't ask a woman her pant size. You can't ask.
Daddy freeze is not about pant size.
Hello, sir.
Sorry, I've never had this problem before. Instagram is getting worse by the day. So go on. Ask your own question.
Hi, Blessing. How are you? Hope you're good.
Hi.
How are you feeling? Hope you are feeling better.
Leave all those grammar. Sherry, and America.
Stage 4 cancer, you got there. That's our prayer for you. So my first question was is that you start cutting your hair and making it look like you were already losing your hair. So if you've not done anything and they just told you that this may likely happen, why did you now decide to stage the cutting of hair? I think that's where to make it look like actually was a stage 4. If you were not, if you were not diagnosed with stage 4,
let her finish.
If you've not been diagnosed with stage 4 and you're not already doing chemo, why then cutting your hair, making it look like you're already losing your hair? And then you are not coming to say you didn't have stage 4, you've not been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer.
Brilliant question. Oh yeah, that's your question 1. Brilliant question. Blessing, answer that question. Why did you cut your hair?
Like I said, when you're diagnosed, they give you an elaborate things of what to expect. The first thing is your hair starts to fall off.
Straight away.
Why not?
Right?
Sorry, J-Lo, let her talk so that you'll not be clashing.
Okay. Before waiting for it to fall off, why not cut it anyways? That was why when I said stage 4, like I said, I do not know anything about this. I am completely ignorant. I remember when I was talking about it, I used to say, even when I go on TikTok and I see people with cancer, cancer is, once we see cancer, we just have this mindset that the person wants to die. I just swipe and just say, God forbid. I do not have any common knowledge about it. So I was struggling to speak about it.
So your oncologist did not guide you. Your oncologist did not give you an answer.
A lot of people were saying, did the cancer just come? No, it started up like a lump. Last year, July. The mistake I made was that I ignored the lump. First of all, they said it was not cancerous. It was just a lump. I had a lot going on with me. I said, okay, since the lump is not cancerous, let's leave it there. Let me finish. When it was time and I was ready to take out the lump, they said it was cancerous.
Akika.
I was overwhelmed. When you hear cancer, the first thing you hear is like, is death. You practically need all the knowledge or people who have been through it, people who have survived it to sit you down and tell you, okay, this is not it. Some people said take herbs. The information, in fact, that the phrase has even been one of the people holding me down because the information.
They are doing damage control, Tokpe. Now damage control.
There were lots of information. People might see me as a tough, strong person, but like I said, I am not someone that falls ill by the special grace of God. The only sickness I deal with is malaria. So coming with this, it was overwhelming. I don't even like to take drugs. It was overwhelming. That was why.
Okay, so J-Lo, did you hear her answer?
Yes, I heard her.
Are you satisfied?
She said everything without saying nothing.
Okay, are you not satisfied? I want you to be 100%. Ask her, drill her.
Yeah. The reason why, I'm not arguing why she have to. She said she was overwhelmed, which is very, very understandable. But in that video, she practically touched the hair as if the hair was already falling. So if you're expecting something, or if it's an anticipation, you shouldn't go to that extent. So
I was losing my hair.
You were losing your hair. Like Shekimo.
I was losing. No.
Blessing where pa.
She said she was. Were you losing your hair or loosening it?
I was losing
it at the same time, pulling the hair as if she was already losing the hair. I felt.
Now you hear what you say. It's your speculation. I was losing my hair. After losing my hair, I now cut it off.
Okay, it's okay, that's fine, you've answered. So my second question is, I think another reason why people were asking for this result, for the test result and all, was because you rushed in posting out for money. I didn't send you any money, to be honest. I didn't even see the post of the account details.
Let me address that.
Let her finish.
Let me address that. Let me answer the question. You know,
if you are coming out to ask the public for
J-Lo, can I
come and see drama?
Blessing, can I end the live and then bring you back so J-Lo can be with you in the live? Instead of this question over phone, I don't know.
Let me just ask this one last question. It's fine with us.
No. Come. Why you can't run? You don't want me to see your face. So make it the only that the freeze, Abby. Come here and join the live. Nonsense. Blessing. Let us end. And then she'll continue with this same line of questioning. Guys, don't go anywhere.
I dare here. Even myself, I'll go join.
We'll take your questions as long as they are intelligent, as long as they don't evade her privacy, and as long as they don't bring me lawsuits. So any question you want to ask,
there is no lawsuit anywhere.
Answer. If she does not want to answer, I will tell her to answer, unless it is a question that I personally believe goes against her right as a woman and as a person. Are we all cool with that?
We are cool. Today we gonna join.
All right. So we're coming back now. We will reset Instagram, and hopefully this time people can actually come live. So guys, don't go anywhere.
Me, I go join. Mokuna no worry. Eno lo fofo nse ni ko ma ge. I go join that live. Blessing we pa fo iniro.
Offering. She can choose to answer or not answer questions
I like this Shidi Mike.
Shidi
Mike, I go call you.
Health.
I go call you. Walai, I go call you. Make we for hear that the freeze first. Olóbòsán. That the freeze rí damage control eléyìí ṣe. Damage control eléyìí una no see and do. This particular damage control rí ṣe. I go join o. I go join that life. Trust me. I dey come. I get another story I wan do, but this na the free zone. That this damage control wey that the freeze wan do, walai e no see am do. E no see the damage control do like at all. Irọ́ pọ̀ lórí irọ́ pọ̀. Make una calm down. I dey wait for that the freeze. He go come back on live. We go hear am together. We go hear the live together. Ipa ani gbọ́ yẹn rọ ni. You see how that the freeze no let people ask question. Person dey ask intelligent. Who diagnose you? Doctor name. In all of this, that the freeze wey dey talk about that the freeze that is there talking about privacy. A doctor's name is in that fake report that she gave. A doctor's name is there with fake with falsified number. That doctor needs to sue Blessing CEO. That the freeze no go if you hide, he don't come back. There's nowhere to hide that the freeze. Ipo ni se show won be eda. That damage control wey you wan do, we no go you and who? He's back.
Ask your questions without. Somebody said, please add me. JLo was here asking questions. So please, I want to continue from where we were. So Blessing CEO is back with us. Guys, remember, like I said, let's all be human.
I'm a human. Ipa ni bere question yẹn rọ ni. She don't come back. Okuro òṣì.
Okay, Blessing is here. JLo, where you wrong, go? JLo, baby.
Okuro òṣì.
JLo. Let's be considerate. All those people saying stage 4, she has already. Someone said, add a doctor. Add a doctor for what? She has already told you that she does not have stage 4 cancer. Or she does not know what she has. So what do you want the doctor to come?
She doesn't know what she has. Oh, then go
Instagram camera and say, Blessing, the way your forehead is shining is stage 2.5. So what can a doctor do? But if you want a doctor, we'll bring a doctor too.
I don't type for there. Please add me.
So, does she have cancer or not? Blessing, you can answer that question.
He said that the freeze, I don't send request. You can see my request. You are not accepting it.
Okay, I brought you. All right. All right, good. Everybody looking good, and I'm glad they're all women. So continue with your line of questioning, J-Lo.
Okay. My second question is, when you're coming out,
because a fresh video, people are going to see it as a fresh video.
Okay, so if you're coming out to say people should donate, for your treatment, I think at that point you should also be willing to share. Somebody is echoing.
Everybody mute.
So you should be ready to also share the medical report. That is my opinion. As long as you started with, come and donate. I mean, this will make people, believe you more and want to give. I mean, if your medical report is outside, nobody will doubt this thing. I'm not saying that you are not entitled to your private medical report. I'm not saying that you have to state, you should share it. But for the fact that you already say people should donate, you should be willing to, share your medical report. And at the point that you've not been fully diagnosed of whatever.
That
we can't hear you.
Sister J, I'm at work. Can you give me a quick minute, please? Because I'm at work.
Yeah, but we can't hear you.
Sorry, I muted. So I said, doctors in the house, is it okay for people to share? Is it mandatory?
Why can't she share a medical report? It's not mandatory, but she can share. She came out with her account details.
With your family, if you don't want to, not even with her choice.
I wanted to say something.
Talk, blessing.
When blogs carry news, a lot of people don't know. It wasn't about money. The first video I made was not money. The second video I made was not money.
Let's say your video there outside though. You say it's not about money.
And I was
you that were asking people to come and donate.
I was asking for the medical costs. They said this thing can escalate. They can want to do an amputation. It would have gone to your bones. It would have, the way they exaggerate stuff. My friend said,
so your doctors were exaggerating.
We can do it for people that we don't know. What about a public figure? Blessing, initially they said a GoFundMe. Blessing, how much do you need? I said, I don't know. It started from after then. I didn't put an account number. I put out my car for sale. That was where it started from. After my car, I put out my house for sale. That was when people started saying, you don't have to sell your property now. If you sell your property,
which
where
house?
are you going to stay? That was the birth of the account number. But people are making it look as if I just woke up. Absolutely not. If I knew the account number was going to come with a medical report, I practically would have prepared, because my doctor said, when you're going through stuff like this, it is better you announce it when you are done. It's like when you're pregnant, because you don't want people monitoring. This is a severe. You have
and she can collect money.
Enemies. That was the advice he gave to me. So it was not as if I woke up and I just started asking Nigerians for money. Absolutely not. It was when they started complaining. I archived the house. I even put up my hairs for sale. That was where the account number came from.
The wig that does not belong to you.
Number came up. People now said, I think it was VDM that made a video and said, Blessing, you can't be asking Nigerians for money without putting out a medical report. So, not like I didn't want to do it, but then there was chaos. The insult started. What did I do? I archived it. I took out the, account number, because...
But you are still collecting money.
We can't hear you, dear. We can't hear you.
Sorry, let me ask you a question, Blessing. Are you willing to eventually share a medical report?
I will.
When are we expecting this medical report?
As soon as possible.
Chengo, Omole, o tún fẹ́ lọ jí medical report.
Yeah, because doctors would have told you that you should come back so period.
I'm going to give her two options.
Yes. When you go for
option one, which I don't like, is share your report publicly. Because, God forbid, should anybody have problem. People come to meet me every day with all varying degrees of problems. I don't share their medical reports, and I raise money for them. It is not something I just started doing. Sometimes we'll try to raise money, nobody will bring money, and we go end up paying for the thing. So I'm not a big fan of releasing your medical report public, but we can have a committee of people that will be selected online, including doctors and lawyers. Maybe have 5 people chosen by people online who we trust. I'm recommending Belinda as one of our lawyers, who will go to the hospital, have a chat with her doctors, and then come to the public.
There is nothing wrong with Blessing CEO. Daddy Freeze, stop covering. Stop doing damage control.
So whatever hospital Blessing CEO is going to, they will go there, they will interview the doctors, they will interrogate whatever they want to interrogate, and then come out and say from our findings, in the team there will be
which finding? You will defend Hush Puppy.
Doctors, maybe 2 lawyers, 2 doctors, and a psychologist. I'm just saying off the top of my head. You understand? And maybe a blogger or 2. Then they all come together as a committee.
Shengbo, Otunlo American English committee.
They do an investigation. They see the report. They cannot publish the report, but they see the report. They debate among themselves, and they come out. I will volunteer my life free of charge. I charge people 2.5 million for 1 hour to show my life. I will donate my life. You need it 5 times. I will give it to you 5 times free of charge. You will pick the people that are going to be in that committee. The only person I'm volunteering is Belinda.
Daddy Freeze, let them ask question. Stop interrupting.
When they all come out, all of them, there will be 2 doctors, 2 lawyers there. So the lawyers understand the legal implication, the doctors understand the medical implication. And then they will come out a written report, and maybe one person now comes to read the written report of the committee. That we have found out that Blessing CEO has cancer of the teeth, and inside this cancer of the teeth, this is what we have.
Even the Daddy Freeze knows she's lying. Even his body language.
The public is entitled to that, but I also believe patient confidentiality must be honored. Blessing, are you agreeing to this?
How she no go agree? She better make a job by your day.
Are you agreeing to this level of scrutiny? We will not release your personal results public, but we have a committee that will be elected, people that we trust. If I bring Belinda, I say, we don't trust Belinda. I trust Belinda. I bring JLo, say, JLo, get Bele for person husband. I drop her until we're able to get people that everybody said, yes, I support this. I believe this person is not going to mislead us, blah, 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 blah. So I think somebody said it has to be paid work for the committee. It doesn't. I'm volunteering my life.
It's volunteers. Those people should
bring people that we ask questions. All these people, I believe that the Freeze knows these ones that he brought up.
All right, this lady here said she's at work and only has a few minutes. JLo, hold your question. The pride, go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much, Daddy Freeze. Hi, Blessing. Okay, can you hear me?
I'm involving you in the committee.
Yeah. So, when I first saw the live where you made the announcement, I was concerned because for me, like today is exactly 7 years ago that we lost my niece for breast cancer. And she was only 26 years old. And I know what happened. The 2 years that she had that breast cancer, it was like a real revenge. It's on my status. I posted how she was before and what she was like. So when I saw your live, I knew that no, there's no way you could have had stage 4 cancer and come on. And as a public figure, before you destroy what you have built, you should also be concerned of the implications. My question to you is that if you were truly diagnosed with breast cancer, where was it diagnosed? Was it in Nigeria, out of Nigeria? That is the question that I had. Because maybe they might have given her a false diagnosis.
Even Nigeria.
Okay. And it is cancer. But you say you don't know the stage. How comes they
know this lady.
You don't know the stage, but it is cancer? From the time you get that diagnosis, they will have.
This is my friend's older sister that is talking.
3, we have some, they would have told you that, so how come you don't know the stage? The stage was not written in the...
Let me explain something to you.
Oh, she's talking about cheese.
As somebody who understands cancer, I've told you my story. My dad's a medical doctor. When we were growing up, we didn't have lights. All my dad's medical books are in Romanian, except his oncology book. The oncology book is the only medical book that is in English. So I read oncology as an 11-year-old because there was no light. They said we should not go out of the house. So I'm on the toilet, I'm reading. This is the only thing I could read. When I finished reading all the newspapers, anything available, the next thing I picked was this book of oncology. Cancer staging. Properly done, you need a PET CT. That's a positron emission tomography scan. To understand the staging properly, you need a biopsy done. And I always, for the sake of false positives, I always recommend a second opinion.
That was going to be my next question.
Carcinoma in situ. From the report, from my small understanding of cancer, there is lobular and ductal carcinoma, 2 different kinds of carcinoma. Ductal carcinoma is in the duct. Lobular carcinoma is in the milk-producing cells. But like I said, it is a preliminary report.
Doctor, Daddy Freeze on Njaki baby is sorrow.
Personally recommended to Blessing that she's going to go and have a second opinion.
Second opinion, yes.
For the sake, this is what I discussed with Blessing one-on-one, and I'm saying it publicly. Blessing, if I lie, Blessing has to go and do a second opinion for the sake of clarity for the public.
Daddy Freeze, let them ask Blessing question.
So, looking at how do you tell stages? There are 3 stages of cancer. For those who have no idea, let me break it down. How do you stage cancer? There's T, N, M. T is the size of the tumor. N is invasion of the nodules. What do they call them? Nodes.
Lymph nodes.
And the third is metastasis. So if you have 2 or 3 lymph nodes, then it is stage 1. It's stage N1. If it is more than 3 nodes, it's like stage 1B. So how do they tell how many nodes without a PET CT? So with a
Daddy Freeze, keep quiet. Let people ask questions.
Cancer. Without a PET CT, it is difficult. Someone say allow the woman to talk. I am telling you from a
exactly.
perspective. You are telling me to tell somebody that does not know the difference between stage 1 and 4 to come and talk. What is she talking? Unless it is that you want to trap her.
She has a question. Let the woman ask her question. Let Blessing speak.
Blessing to give us an accurate staging of the cancer. She should, as recommended by an oncologist, which we are going to find, go and do a PET CT. That's a positron emission tomography CT scan that will tell us how many lymph nodes, or if any, the cancer has spread to. Now there's M. M is metastasis.
Oh, who is on the hot seat? Is Blessing CEO. Daddy Freeze is doing damage control for Blessing C. Is a life. It's life.
Metastasized to. All these are going to be gotten if Blessing is willing to.
Blessing will not get cancer.
Allow herself get a second opinion.
Second opinion, will
I don't know.
I have. I have. That's what I am also.
Why did she come out and give the public when all has not been done? Blessing CEO, we all know, is overreacting, dramatic. So let us forgive her and let us put her.
Did you hear damage control?
I said we'll set up a committee. Committee go day, doctor go day. Now we select the doctor. I know nothing concern me. The only person where I want bring to that place now, Belinda. And the blogger that you people recommended, blogger Mario, I've never met him or heard of him before, but I would like him to also be part of the committee. So if there's hanky-panky, people can.
We go get Auntie Aduni. We go get Auntie Aduni. Real talk with Auntie Aduni.
To redo her test. You know how much Lakeshore Cancer Center is? You think Lakeshore Cancer Center is a general hospital?
Daddy Freeze limited his comments. He's not allowing people to make comments.
Bring the money, should we go to Lakeshore? Let's do it. If you can bring the money, we'll go to Lakeshore Cancer Center.
Well, maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we can contribute for her to go to where
Sheng, but want to
like
contribute. Sheng, I want she know. Want to contribute.
Where she can get the proper diagnosis, because she clearly looks like she's sick, but coming out and saying it's stage
Look
4,
like she's
she has
sick.
to take responsibility of what she says.
For that nonsense.
She made mistakes, so Blessing, you need to.
No, she not make mistake.
You need to apologize for saying a stage where you are not sure of or where you've not been diagnosed.
Absolutely.
Look at her. She's even there smiling.
No matter how
I am honestly,
you are not responsible to DF alone. You are responsible to so many people.
Look at them. Maybe we should contribute money. Contribute money for waiting.
Yeah, content creator. But this is a very serious thing. So for you to come out and say that, and it's not true, you need to be.
Blessing CEO is not sick. I can tell you that authoritatively.
Responsibility for what she did.
You need to.
She's only acting movie. She's not sick.
Make another video.
There is nothing wrong with her.
Make another video to say, oh, this is the issue. I was only overwhelmed. I was scared. I didn't know what I'm expecting. That was why everything came out this way. That's number one. And
Prince, if you believe Blessing CEO is sick,
Yeah.
you are part of the problem. She's not sick.
As a public figure, your first stage is to protect yourself. Think of protecting yourself first before coming out and saying something that's going to be detrimental to you and others close to you, because other people will be looking at Daddy Freeze funny because like Daddy Freeze defended you the first time it came out.
Daddy Freeze has been all out. Maybe you don't know. Daddy Freeze has been all out for you. Even right now, you can see how people are saying, why are you speaking for? So he too, he needs.
Absolutely.
We don't want Daddy Freeze to fall into that. So
Get people who are neutral. I beg, come out all these people.
Exactly. They have really been coming for him, and that's not good, you know? Yes, you need to clear it out.
And secondly, I understand that people are saying, oh, you don't look like you have stage 4, you don't look like you have stage, you don't even look like you have stage 3. And then you came out this way. I will tell you, you are sick, but still be yourself.
Be yourself.
Nothing will change whatever that happens. And so I want
Movie
to
star.
making up.
Okuroshi, Oleoshi.
Don't follow what people are saying. It is sickness. Let me say, we are not 100%
Exactly.
sure.
Ask what's that? Is it Asakoni? They are putting words in her mouth. They are even coaching her.
Looking like you are pretending or you are acting to be sick. You can be sick and look good. You can be sick and go to function. You can be
nothing they do Blessing.
I want to say something.
Hold on, not everybody handles cancer the same.
I want to explain something.
Chengbo.
I remember when this whole thing started, when it was diagonized.
When it was diagonized.
I remember
Oloyinboshi.
Diagnosed.
Okay,
and another thing she keeps saying, it was amputated. There's nothing like amputated. It's a mastectomy.
Listen, not do science for school.
You don't need to do science to know the basics of anatomy.
Nobody is even telling you.
That is the real. If she had gone to the doctor, if she had really gone to the doctor,
Doctor will tell you what is going on.
So that is how we knew.
No, hold on, please. That's not true. Read up. If you have issue, you should read up. Read about it. Like me, if I have a pain in my hand and somebody says, you go to the answers. Read up. Know what you are in. Know what you, in fact, right now you should know the kind of food you should be eating already.
Yes.
Because it will be there that these are the things you need to do so that if it has not gotten to that stage 4 you mentioned, you will avoid it. At least there are some things you are supposed to have started taking already if you are diagnosed with cancer. So by now you should read up. You should know everything by the tip.
Someone said, but Daddy Freeze, a recently diagnosed PT, will have completed this medical test before coming out to talk.
Yes.
Let me tell you something about PT. PT and I are close. Right from the beginning, when we didn't know what it was, we're talking about it. And the moment he was diagnosed, the doctor said he didn't need a PT scan, a PET CT. I said, PT, you are doing a PET CT. I said it to him one-on-one, and he listened to me, and he did it. We had accurate staging. And the first thing I said to PT, I said two things to PT. I said, PT, one, you have money, and two, you are in the UK. Okay. Because in the UK, they have the most advanced treatment therapy options for cancer, and they have some of the best oncologists and surgeons. So people when they go India now because they not get money for London. If person get money for London, you know go do treatment for South Africa, you know go do the treatment for India. And because they not get, because London treatment can be £100,000. So Blessing just told you, say she not get money, she won't sell her hair. I'm not there, I don't know. But Blessing, please address that part.
So have you sold your hair and have you sold your car?
Hey, we will load first.
Like I said, from the beginning, even people who have gone through cancer say, Blessing, they will cut off the breast. Blessing, this English people are saying, I think it's because it's Blessing CEO. She's controversial. You people are just reading. I have not been bold enough to even read.
I heard, oh, Mikey.
I'm afraid. It was just recently I started Googling breast cancer survivors. I don't even want to read about the whole. I don't know if you get. It's easy to see the stuff when you are completely sane, but the news alone is overwhelming as a person because, like I said, the moment you hear you have cancer, the first thing is everybody thinks you're going to die. You know, the management, family, friends, support. I don't know if you're getting me. So everybody's saying Blessing is supposed to know the name. I said it from the very beginning. I am clueless. When I say clueless, most of the time I go to the hospitals when my kids are sick.
You clueless and you came on social media.
My son is a
you know to cut your hair.
It's normal illness, not a severe illness. In fact, I saw the severity of this stuff when my father passed through it. In fact, my father just came out of the hospital. He just got discharged a day ago. That was when, in fact, it scared me the more. So anybody here saying, be diagnosed with it first. We are even talking of, let's talk about HIV. Diagnosed. Okay. Let's talk about HIV first. Just hearing you have HIV, you need full therapy to even go and start taking the drugs. So I think a lot of people, or I feel it's people who have passed through this journey that might understand where I'm coming from. Like I said initially, I have never.
Daddy Freeze said she doesn't have to share the details of her report.
So anybody coming out to say I scam, absolutely not, because that was not even the goal. Like
your goal was not to scam.
Have I sold my car? Have I sold my house? These things are difficult to sell.
She said her father get prostate cancer. It just came out yesterday.
That was where the information came from, where friends started suggesting.
Now, we have two things here. I want you to quickly answer. Now, they said I should bring a man that I am.
Okay, if I can go.
No,
I can go. I need to go, yes.
Hello, please let us finish listening to the live. Let's finish listening to the live show.
Preferably a male doctor. Jilo, you are not going anywhere.
I'll call you back. Let's finish listening to the live.
Said you collected over 100 million in donation. Please address that.
Nothing like that. I don't mind them. The money is not even.
I don't want to bring anybody that is not a doctor. Let's have a doctor first, and then we can bring somebody else. We need a doctor to ask questions. We need
There's no 100 million.
Daddy Freeze is not accepting. I have requested. He's not accepting me. If I say don't mark me, don't mark who I be.
So 10 to 12 million. 10, 12 million was raised. The account is open. Yes, it's open because you know the account number was put out a day. After the account number was put out
for show us the account number.
Yes. After the account number was put out for that day, Then that was when a video was made and said, okay, Blessing, if you have, I think it was VDM that made that.
You have been moving money. Blessing.
An account number, you should be able to put out your report. That was where the whole
the same video where you insulted very dark man.
I took out the account number because you know that point. Okay, it's like, okay, you're telling the public you people are right. So automatically, the moment I'm asking you for money, you have the right to come into my privacy. That is automatically what it meant. So immediately the pressure came.
I'm going to bring Belinda up briefly. Belinda, I'm going to give you 5 minutes because what I'm looking for is a doctor. I need a doctor.
I don't request. You know, bring me.
It's a good thing that you already put out. Taking off the account number from the public, so you can bring it back after you've gotten something.
Let's focus on Belinda. She's going to ask questions within 2 minutes. Guys, I need a doctor. I don't need people that don't have a clue what's going on to come and start asking the same question that they were asked 15 minutes, 20 minutes ago. Someone said, so why did you say your breast? Where are you guys be coming down? Okay. All right, so we've got a lawyer in the house.
Belinda, the lawyer.
I think that the freeze is accepting people that he knows. People that will not scrutinize Blessing CEO.
Good evening, my darling. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Sorry, I was not active in the conversation anymore. But Blessing, good evening. How are you feeling?
Shengbo, how are you feeling?
Okay.
I want puppet okay.
How you feel, yeah? I hope you get well soon. So I have a few questions for you. First of all, I'm sorry if I'm going to take everyone back, but just so that we can have some form of clarity. You said you found a lump on your B in July last year?
Yes.
Okay. And you said, at what point were you diagnosed with the big C?
That was at January this year, early January.
Blessing, be accurate with your dates. This is a lawyer asking you questions, so remember your dates.
So you found the lump in July last year.
Early January this year, yes.
And you got diagnosed in January.
What was the first thing you did?
When I found out it was cancerous?
Yes. What was the first thing you did medically?
Medically, I was preparing because they had told me what to expect.
Preparing for
right?
what?
Like I said.
You were preparing for
what did you call that again? That is the
mastectomy, removing the
mastectomy. So it was to check how far it has traveled from the left. They went because I think it was the left that was affected, so they needed to check both the right and check how far.
And you needed a surgery.
So that was what I was trying to prepare for.
When was the time?
I remember you have 2 minutes, so
that's fine.
When was
the time?
That the freeze not go let her ask question.
When is
the proposed time?
Yes.
The proposed time was around I think last week, yes. But because of this, that was where Daddy Freeze say, let's get the second.
How much do you need to have taken it out?
There was no particular amount said because it was like
let me come in here, Belinda, because Blessing does not really understand these questions. So sorry, I'm
Daddy Freeze.
I suggested to her that because I've seen many false positives in cancer before, and I've treated quite.
Daddy Freeze, you're taking my 2 minutes.
Yeah. So this does not count for your 2 minutes. So you have 1 minute 30 seconds left when I'm done talking.
That's fine.
I was the one that suggested to Blessing before you go and remove anything.
There is no below. Hey, that's what I'm glad you clocked that.
Machine in all of West Africa, and it is in Lagos. Why don't you come to Lagos? Let them run a confirmatory test on you. This was my suggestion.
Okay, Daddy Freeze, I'm going to take you on a question. When did you suggest this to Blessing?
Around when we're doing Honest Bunch.
Give me a time frame. I don't know when Honest Bunch. Like when? How many months ago?
February.
Was it up to February? I don't know.
We're in April.
No, like late February, early March. I'm not sure.
láti July last year.
Okay, that was when you suggested it to Blessing.
Yes.
My medical followers, shey una dey follow the story.
The money that you were asking people to contribute, what is it for?
Thank you. Blessing, over to you.
First of all, I didn't know what to expect.
Yes, so you said, why are you asking for money?
I didn't know it was surgery, like it was exaggerated. You've not concluded. Yeah, that's what she's trying to say.
Exactly.
And that's the reason why I am having this conversation, because like I said, the whole thing is, it's until these conversations we are having.
You can see that our voice is changing.
Clueless.
What in Momo corner? You can see our voice is changing.
When they, hold on, let me explain. The concept is, okay, when they, let me use the word I understand, amputate or take out your boobs, they have to still do other tests to know if it has gone to your blood, to your bones. Some people say by the time you do it, you're already like a vegetable. You have to go to.
So you are listening to everybody but your doctor.
So me, in planning ahead, because like I said, I didn't want to come out in my vulnerable moment. I wanted to do it quietly, heal quietly. I don't want the situation whereby.
You've not answered the question.
You have not answered Belinda's question. Belinda is asking, if you were not sure, why did you proceed to go ahead and ask for money from the public?
I needed money for the surgery.
For which surgery?
Well, you've not been told. I have not been told. Yeah. That's what you just said.
The first question I asked you is how much you need for the surgery. And you said you don't know. So how then are you asking for money when you do not know how much it would cost?
And that was the reason why I didn't put a specific amount to the public.
Shengbo.
I didn't say I needed 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. I didn't say anything. I only asked for help.
Okay, go ahead. I was listening to you.
1 minute more, Blessing. Belinda, we need the doctor in the house.
Like I said, it wasn't even my idea. It was Blessing, you're a public figure. Let's help you. Anything we can raise. I didn't have a specific amount. If I did, maybe I would have did a GoFundMe. I didn't have a specific amount.
I like this Belinda. She can see the lies.
I started by putting up stuff for sale. But, people might not have that money at that time. Or
okay, so because Daddy Freeze is putting me on a timer. So that's what I'll just ask and summarize everything you have said. You didn't know how much, the hospital didn't tell you how much it was going to cost. But you just came out and asked for money from the public. Now some monies have been raised for you. And you still do not know how much you need for this surgery that was told to you that you are going to have. Is that what you are saying?
That's shiri.
Yes.
So it's indefinite. You don't know how much you need, and the money is from people you don't know.
Yes, because we are saying it's until you have the. I think I need to cram the name.
Yes, just call it whatever it is. That's fine.
Oh, okay. Until you have the amputation, that is when we can now know, has it transferred to the next boobs?
So they need to cut you for them to establish whether the cancer don't spread.
I did not come to say I need 2 million, or it wasn't as if I didn't have some certain amount. It was the uncertainty that made me.
I need to bring a doctor.
Okay, Daddy Freeze. I hear you.
Before you go, your time is up anyway. But I'm just going to tell you a few things. Blessing, you owe it to the public. You owe the public an apology for raising money when you are not sure of what you need.
Nothing they do, Blessing.
I can't speak on behalf of Belinda. Hey, God.
Diaspora diva now be medical people. Now so they operate person, they just go and do surgery without establishing what's wrong. Mokuna, don't worry. My medical followers una go call him. Let us hear the lies finish.
I'm so glad you didn't go.
You were saying she should apologize to the public because that's where Belinda is.
Because it looks like you came without understanding the situation.
Because she was lying
Too quickly to the public to raise funds. And I think that you should apologize to the public. Now, from my understanding of cancer, if there is...
The face of this lawyer, this Belinda girl, her face is a cracker.
breast cancer.
Even waiting that the freeze they talk, she said she did dim face.
Will be a mastectomy done unless Blessing refuses it. So you see, when somebody doesn't understand, Blessing can hardly.
They diagnose you, say you don't understand. You have a life-changing diagnosis. Ordinary malaria, some people they read.
Prepare yourself. You go walk. All this one way they bat your eye for social media. You will go to hospital. You'll be tired, and you dare not refuse. Because I'm selecting you as
that the freeze na accomplice. Nobody can tell me it's not an accomplice.
That whether Blessing has cancer or not. Because if Blessing, we find out that Blessing does not have cancer, and this was all some grand scheme. Blessing, I'm going to call you out to.
Why? God.
Just know.
Sure, now they see.
I will remove my hand from supporting anything ever again.
Yes, God.
A movie. Where is Victoria Yama? Because Victoria Yama is related to the lady that Blessing falsified her results.
There are so many people lying.
You have taken so much of my time.
No, but I gave you the whole 1 minute back.
Let me wrap this.
Let have round up.
Oh, yeah. So, quick.
Blessing, I hear you saying a lot of, I don't know, I didn't know it was stage 4, I didn't know the stages. You seem to not be quite aware. Are you aware that ignorance is not an excuse before the law?
Exactly.
So as it stands now, we may just be talking about obtaining under false pretense, and the law does not really care if you don't know about this. At this point, I'll say I wish you all the best, and when Daddy Freeze and his team are ready for committee, I will be right here to support. All the best.
Thank you, Lawyer
Belinda. You are part of the physical committee, not online.
She just said it now. She just said it now.
I want you to. So, Blessing, this our lawyer Belinda is going to be part of the team that will scrutinize you.
No problem.
Blessing, to be ready to be scrutinized by the public if you are.
Blessing,
no problem.
Very good. Belinda, God bless you. Thank you very much. And we will keep.
Yeah.
Bye, Belinda.
Everybody. Belinda, thank you and God bless.
Bless you.
More people. I need a doctor.
Daddy Freeze, I don't request. You know, take me up.
Please send me a DM. I don't need daily sings. I need medical doctor, oncologist preferably.
They found a lump. You found a lump since July. You find lump in July. You waited until January before seeking a medical opinion.
Guys, if you're a doctor, raise your hand. If you're a doctor, call in a doctor.
Hey.
Doctor, somebody said what stage? We don't know the stage. We are just starting.
We don't know the stage.
We are just starting.
You are just starting afresh. Yet you have raised money.
We are just starting afresh. Dr. Zo, if I can bring Dr. Zo, I'll be more than happy. Can somebody tag Dr. Zo?
Yeah, because Dr. Zoe talked about it too.
Dr. Zo is not an oncologist.
I need an oncologist, not just any kind of doctor.
No call celebrity doctor. Call people that we ask Blessing CEO direct questions.
So let's work. Me, I've said that if I find that this thing is a lie, I will be the
Daddy Freeze, you know she's lying. You know.
But as a human being, I believe that everybody has
that moment 5, how are you, sis?
Given a chance to speak there.
Daddy Freeze knows that this lady is lying.
Dr. Zo, if you can call Dr. Zo.
Don't call celebrity doctors.
No, we need a proper.
Call someone that is neutral. Dr. Soy cannot be trusted. Call someone that is neutral.
How are you? How are you feeling? Like, how are you?
You could have stopped all this patronizing question. There's nothing wrong with her.
Through a few questions.
I'm trying
to allow you more than 2 minutes, guys. Anybody coming in is 2 minutes.
I want Daddy Freeze no great accept me.
When I was coming on this live, I wanted to wear a wig and look good. And I'm like, wear a wig, they will start. I don't. I think they have this mindset that because just be yourself. I'm trying, but they are making me sick.
Oh, blessing, you're still talking. I'm telling them the cancer is not in the mouth. You get? I see, because I remember
Daddy
going
Freeze,
to
add me, oh, add me.
A lot of them are so happy. And I asked the doctor, why are they always this happy? And he said, you need the state of mind to go through the stage. You just have to have that,
I see Auntie Adimi is online. I will go and join her later. This Daddy Freeze thing, I won't finish him.
Supposed to be crippled. I don't know how to react. So.
Let the guy ask question. There's a guy that has just joined. Let him ask question.
Then I ask now.
Yeah, you want me to go ahead? 2 minutes. Everybody get 2 minutes. Nobody gets any more.
Thank you so greatly, sir. I must sincerely appreciate
ask your question. Make una stop all this serere.
To bring me to this life. Sister Blessing, of course, if you're truly with this infirmity, we can only pray that God will touch you and you'll be
one day, the only religious fanatics
that we know this platform for, that is Freeze's platform, is predicated upon truth. And people
truth that you say Daddy Freeze
now, the way that the Freeze has been trying to let people not ask you the very hard question. I have been thinking, say, is it that the Freeze is trying
ask your question? You just talk, they go.
Something I said, oh, maybe I will still ask that the Freeze thereafter. And of course, until Daddy Freeze now brought Belinda, and Belinda was now asking some of the questions.
You see the person supposed to ask question.
Then I said, okay, maybe he's just trying to do his job as a journalist. However, ma, in the past, there was a time that there was an issue as regards somebody's house, and people are still not tying to that occasion to say that, oh, this person had initially deceived the public at one point in time. Is it that you are still trying to come out with such thing?
And abroad, now this one do. They say ask questions.
That this thing, just like somebody said she was building school, and eventually she didn't do anything, and we all knew if this thing now later got casted. Are you willing to come back to say I'm sorry?
See the person that the Freeze they waste time they call.
Here's what I found.
We prayed for you. Nobody wants to have cancer. So that's
I believe there are lots of other stunts to pull than cancer. If one wants to pull a stunt, when you talk about the house, it was at the early stage of my career.
Blessing. What he said. It's a person who don't cry wolf before. Don't cry wolf before. I think you need to also use this as an opportunity to apologize. And look, whatever I did that time, he is relying on that, and he has a very big point.
I built the house now. Sure, I don't build the house.
Sure, not the year.
Say, your career has been built over controversy. If they follow Cyberbudge fight, this person go they follow a fight. And
what are they talking about? What is this one saying? That the Freeze no one. Those of us who want to ask critical questions, that the Freeze no grip bring us up.
George, we always say that attention is a currency. So me now, I'm not thinking, is it that you're trying to gather this attention to yourself, maybe to rule out some things and things like that,
Okay.
Can I? Blessing, are you there?
Okay.
Another thing I want to ask is, I know you have family, and you have your children, your kids, your parents. So how is your boo-boo? Like we know, how is it taking
I'm very controversial. So I don't want him to be thrown under the bus. Right? He's supportive. I don't think I would come up and want to lie with someone.
There are so many people lining up.
Yes.
I don't think I would come up.
Well.
Yeah. To a greater extent,
I I wanted to
Which
explain
question?
that
Which
part.
question she answer?
Let me clear that part where I think that is where VDM started from. We all have.
Let's leave VDM and everybody else out of it. Let's focus on you.
Can you see the way she talks? When they are asking her questions, her voice is.
The story
When they
you
want to talk
talked
about the cancer, she lowers her voice.
That was at the peak of my career, and it wasn't totally a lie. I was building my house. I didn't finish the house. I took a picture with somebody's house and said I had finished it. It blew out online. It gave me the zest to go and finish the house.
Thank you.
My own house now.
So that means as at that time you actually used that.
They should take this one out. This one is not asking the question.
Is this something you?
No, it was not even resources per se. I didn't even know it was going to go.
I get plenty question for Blessing. I think that the freeze don't mark a lot of us.
Controversy most times is not. Most people think you sit down and plan it. No, sometimes you don't know how it goes. It just flies. Even the whole period, the time of the Onyeze drama, I try to manage it. A lot of people said,
let me quickly say this. I think my 2 minutes is almost exhausted.
Over-exhausted.
Yes, if you don't get cancer and you don't proclaim and say you get cancer, and cancer now later come, you know, say you no go too good, because our words are powerful, and that the freeze as a clergy, we also agree with me that words, we don't joke with words. And
See the kind of way that the freeze they bring up.
Cancer are very strong.
You are the first person that I know in this life that should better pray she has cancer. Because the way this world is waiting for you, if that test where we do, we believe that are part of the panel, you not get cancer.
That the freeze is calling me psychophants.
Once you can't get the cancer, and we prove say you get the cancer, we can't begin the pray say make you go.
That the freeze says she cannot tell us who her doctor is. The hospital that is her private information. But she's a bit called collect money.
And things like that, you know. But of course,
2 minutes, Sabio, 2 minutes. Everybody here, 2 minutes.
All right.
You know, Sabio, 2 minutes.
No. Of course, I already know. 2 minutes. Thank you, Sister Blessing.
This one there, bro, they were up and down. Simple question I couldn't ask.
That I've met in my life that is praying that she must have this cancer. If not, even me go come out like this, say, I don't do.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Let's press X so that I bring star B-O.
So I was.
That B-O, that Obodo Igbo friend.
You have children and your boo-boo. So the news of this,
that the freeze is only selecting people that are in his corner.
Before you got interrupted again. So can you tell us how is your mom, your children, and your boo boo? How are they taking it?
Your family, they are just helpful, trying to encourage, pray, and hope.
That the freeze is not allowing people that we ask a question to come up. It's calling people that are in his corner.
I hope it's not today. Like they said.
You know what? I'm not continuing. Let me call the person that wanted to call. Me, I want to wrap up the Kenon Porukwe. I want to wrap up the show. Let me call the person that called earlier. Let me call the person that called earlier. I don't have time for all this ready. Now the freeze will not let us talk. Okay, maybe the person is at work. The cocoa of the matter is very, very simple. Let's go and watch. I want to go and watch Auntie Aduni. Let's go and watch Auntie Aduni's show. We don't hear what we won't hear. Let's go and hear. Let's go and listen to Auntie Aduni. I will see you all later. Bye. Daddy Freeze ò lọ́rọ̀ tó fẹ́ sọ. Freeze interview.